It's a lecture about Edmund Spenser. This is Edmund Spenser. He is a notable English poet. Let me give a biography of Edmund Spenser. He was born in 1552 and he died in 1599. He had a very modest background. That means he was from a very poor family. He was born before Marlowe and William Shakespeare. He studied from Pembroke College, Cambridge, and in the college he was identified as a Caesar. The Caesar, that means a student who has to work for food and accommodation. So, being a very poor boy in the college, Edmund Spenser, he is regarded as a Caesar. Hence, that's why he was determined to become a great English poet. Being a very poor boy, he wanted to become a great English poet. The notable works of Edmund Spenser, it is Shepherd's Calendar. So I have given all the works of Edmund Spenser in chronological order. This Shepherd's Calendar, it was written in 1579. Fairy Queen, it was written between 1590 and 96. And the Complaints, it's a notable work written by Edmund Spenser that came in the year 1591. And Amoreti, and it is a collection of sonnet sequence written by Edmund Spenser that was released in the year 1595. And along with the Amoreti, a famous poem, it's a wedding song of Edmund Spenser. It was also published. It is called Epithalamine. And after Epithalamine, Edmund Spenser, he has written Prothalamine that comes in the year 1596. So the first work, it is a remarkable work written by Edmund Spenser. It is Shepherd's Calendar. Shepherd's Calendar, it is the year of publication of Shepherd's Calendar. It is 1579. So there is a one thing that we have to note regarding Shepherd's Calendar, that is it was republished 5 times between 1579 and 1597. So the year and all you can easily remember. It is 1579 and in an inward turn it comes into 1597. Shepherd's Calendar, it is actually a political allegory. I tell you the reason why it is called political allegory later. And here it is, Shepherd's Calendar, it is actually a collection of 12 equilex or a pastoral dialogue. It is a pastoral dialogue that's about conversation amongst shepherds. It is a pastoral dialogue which was spoken by shepherds. This is called Shepherd's Calendar. The main character of Shepherd's Calendar, it is Colin Clot. Actually, Colin Clot, who is not an original character created by Edmund Spenser, he has derived this character from the works of John Skeleton. So Shepherd's Calendar, that I told you, it is a collection of 12 equilex, right? So in everything, in every equilex or every dialogue, it is about adventures of Colin Clot. That adventure he has taken in order to win over the love of Rosalind. Rosalind is Colin's Clot lady love. So every equilex that represent month of the every year, Shepherd's calendar that is 12 month. So Shepherd's calendar, it is a 12 equilex are there. Equilex, that means it is a pastoral dialogue which was spoken by the shepherds. It is, otherwise we can say it is a conversation that is about shepherds, right? So in every equilex, it is about adventures of Colin Clot, why he takes that adventure in order to win over the love of the Rosalind, right? And this is about Shepherd's Calendar. And the next, it is, I have to tell why it is a political allegory, because this was written during Queen Elizabeth when she was about to marry a French king, right? A French king. That man name is, it is Duke d'Alencon. He's a young Catholic Frenchman. So it was written in order to give a warning to Queen Elizabeth because of the danger of the French alliance, right? So this is why it is called political allegory. And then it is dedicated to Philip Sidney. So Philip Sidney and Walter Raleigh, these are all the people who are all very related. They are all very close to the Edmund Spenser. It is modeled upon Edmund Spenser's Shepherd's Calendar. It is modeled after Latin classical writer Virgil. Then, so Fairy Queen, it is written during 1590 and 1596. It was in Spenser. No, Spenser, he was called by his contemporaries about English Virgin. So Fairy Queen, actually Fairy Queen, it means Queen Elizabeth. So naturally, in order to please Queen Elizabeth, Edmund Spenser has written this Fairy Queen. So naturally, he has dedicated this Fairy Queen to the Queen Elizabeth. It is classified as an epic, and Fairy Queen, no, the totally he wanted to write 12 books, but he couldn't complete all the 12 books. He can complete only 600 of books. Six complete books are there, and the seventh one it is an incomplete. And along with this Fairy Queen, six complete books are there, 17 dedicatory sonnet, and seven commentary verses and letter to Walter Raleigh. It is all there in Fairy Queen. So only that letter it outlines what is the intention of Edmund Spenser in to write Fairy Queen. So in the letter he mentioned that he wanted to complete 12 books, but because of this, before he complete the 12 books, no, he died. Right. That's why he couldn't complete the 12 books. And what about all the complete six books? It is Book of Holiness. This is the first one. Red Cross Knight, who is the hero of this book. The second, it is the Book of Temperance. It's a very beautiful book written by Edmund Spenser. And the third book, it is the Book of Chastity. Book of Chastity, here comes, the book is notable in two ways. Why the book is notable in two ways? Because here, no, in all the other six books, no, the male knight is the hero. The main character, it is a male knight, and only in the book 3, no, Britomart, who is a female knight, who is the main character of book 3. And what is the second reason of the speciality of book 3? It is Britomart, who never sees Queen Elizabeth, and she has not even she didn't know anything about Queen Elizabeth. And other books, no, except book number 3, other books, all the main characters of the books, they know well about Queen Elizabeth. So the book is different in two ways. And the Book of Friendship, it is he praised the friendship in Book of Friendship. And Book of Justice. Book of Justice. So among all the books, this book, it is considered to be the least liked book of Edmund Spenser. So totally six books are there. The least liked book, it is book 5, book of Justice. The reason is in this book, Edmund Spenser, he praised this English people's imperialism over Ireland. They annexed Ireland. So this in this book he glorified the act of English people over the annexation of the it is Ireland. And the last book among all the six books, the book number 6, it is considered to be the best book written by, it is Edmund Spenser. So this is about Edmund Spenser's Fairy Queen. It's all the six books. There is a story comes. So it's all very good to read. We need to refer more about Edmund Spenser. It is Fairy Queen. So this and all these things I have given here. So for writing this book, Fairy Queen, Edmund Spenser has got a good name from Queen Elizabeth. Queen Elizabeth was highly impressed by the book Fairy Queen. That's why she has decided to give every month some amount as a pension to the Edmund Spenser. It is 50 pound a year as a for a lifetime. For a lifetime, it is a 50 pound pension a year he is given. Okay, so this is a reward he got in writing Fairy Queen. So complain. It's a very big. It's a very. It is a one of the best work written by Edmund Spenser. Here, complain. Here, it is the. It is written in the format of Lamboon. Lamboon, that means if we criticize someone publicly, that is called Lamboon. Okay, so in this poem, it has criticized Lord Burghley. Lord Burghley, who is a counselor of Queen. So why he criticized Lord Berkeley? Because he wanted to give Edmund Spenser was given 50 pound every year as a pension amount for writing Fairy Queen. But Lord Burghley he complains Queen Elizabeth that it is a very big amount. That's why out of the advice given by this Lord Burghley, the pension amount is being reduced. Out of the angry, it is Edmund Spenser. He wrote this complaint, and because of writing this complaint also he was punished. Later he was asked to send to Ireland. He was not permitted even to be in England. He was asked to go to Ireland. And Amority, it is a sonnet sequence written by Edmund Spenser. It was written for Elizabeth Boyle, his second wife, right? Along with the Amority, what is published? It is Epithalamine is published. And before Epithalamine, it is a collection of 24 stanzas, sonnets. It is written for this marriage. It is Elizabeth Boyle. And Prothalamion, it is a song, marriage song, which was written by Edmund Spenser. It he has written in order to celebrate the engagement of Elizabeth and Catherine, the daughters of the Earl of Somerset. So it is Prothalamion, it is for somebody's marriage, and Epithalamion for his own marriage. He writes this poem. So this is the things about Edmund Spenser. Thank you. Happy learning.